Alright guys, so Tony just brought us a nice 2019 Ford Ranger for a UVI. That is a used vehicle inspection. Why? I always recommend it. It's a very smart thing to do as a car buyer. It's an educated buyer at the end of the day. We're going to make sure that this car is sound and good, especially for the price point. We're going to make sure that we don't have any major repairs that we need to do, anything crazy, and just go throughout the whole vehicle, road test, interior, make sure all the functions work. Because if it's hot and you don't got AC and you just spent a lot of money, you're going to be pissed. So let's get it.
The truth is, I got two truths. One truth, I gotta get a new vest because I feel like every single video you see me in the vest. And the last time I was at a mechanic show, I was in the sweater, but nobody's paying attention to that. The second truth is, I've been here so many times that I think it's time to get something new. I've done a lot of research, and I think I just like this one. Woody, we got the shop dog on deck. Walk me through the process, Hugo. What are we doing today?
All right, bro, we're doing a used vehicle inspection so you don't buy a car with $4,000 worth of work, bro. So, you got the key on you?
Oh yeah, here you go. What's the first thing you look for?
I'm always gathering all the data, so I grab the VIN number. I start getting, what kind of year, make, and model it is, the miles, and I'm gonna throw a seat cover on it, plastic, that way I don't get your car dirty. Start checking under the hood, look around it, and then go on a test drive. And once we finish the test drive, it goes on the rack, and we'll wrap it up there. So this is like just a small test. It's not like the test. There's a way to actually load the batteries and whatnot.
When I first picked it up on Saturday, he said, "Don't turn it off, bro." I said,
okay,
"Why?"
So the car's been sitting for a while then.
Okay.
That's the first assumption there. Not bad at all. Doesn't really bug me. But we'll do this test. If it fails this test, then we actually use the other load tester. This is just to get an idea. And I'm always looking for visual stuff to see if it was a work truck, the past life of it. So it says recharge and retest, which is pretty fair if it's been sitting at a dealer for who knows how long. That's fine. It's really clean, but you can see they've obviously used the truck for what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to check everything else, make sure that they actually change fluids and whatnot. People sometimes don't.
Yeah, the pictures online, they don't have it with the liner, so that's just something they dropped in, I think. And then there was some rips and tears, so I know that they've been doing something to it. We're doing an astronaut systems check.
Making sure all these buttons work, making sure I can turn things on and off, make sure we can get her cheeks nice and warm.
Yep. Okay, I'm warmed up now.
I'm warmed up too. Good. Let's read a trailer. Yep. Park and assist. We also got to check lights and stuff like that, I know it's small, but it's something. We check all the windows. They got to work. Power locks too. We need to get out. And then this is just the beginning stuff. We're going to go and test drive it on the freeway, on the street, make sure everything is good, make sure that we got some good shifting, no weird noises. And like I keep repeating, we're going to bring it into the bay and really look under it. We're going to test the lights, front, rear, wipers, all that stuff. So if you're going to get some really weird noise under a load, it's going to be up this damn hill. And then if there's nothing, hop onto the freeway. So there's basically a really bad street to test the suspension, a really big hill to test the engine and transmission, make sure it drops down gears, and then the freeway to make sure we ain't got nothing else 60, 70 miles an hour. But considering it's unaligned, I'm assuming it either got a lift kit or something like that with the suspension, and that's why they haven't taken it to get aligned. So just little things.
Okay, so we went down a bumpy street. We took it up a hill to kind of test how it was changing gears, and then we took it on the highway. The alignment's off, and now they're going to put it on the jack and see if there's any big issues. Is there anything I missed?
No, we got pretty much everything. I'm filling out the report as we go of all the stuff that I saw, pictures of the interior. So car's checking out good.
So no immediate leaks you're seeing?
No immediate leaks so far. Oh yeah, and it is lifted. It's using some rough country suspension. So that's why your alignment is a little bit off. It rides pretty decent. I'm not mad about it or nothing. Solid. CV axles look good. Now when your alignment is bad, you're going to have uneven tire wear. So as of right now, I can see that this side is lower than this side. That's because of your alignment. sometimes if they're running too much pressure, it'll be like ovaled out instead of being flat and wear flat. So you'll have these really high and like the center really low, but this one looks all right. And then if you ever want to know how old your tires are, there's this little oval right here and it says 50-21. So that means that these tires are, if I am correct, from the 50th week of 2021.
Oh, wow.
I mean, when you get over here though, you can start seeing that right there. That's just showing its age. Something to keep in mind. You probably will need tires at some point.
Hey, bro, right here in front of the...
Alright. Alright guys, so we just wrapped up the inspection. Tony came in here, he's a great friend, he's helped us out with a bunch of stuff, so we had to take care of it. In this case, we got the customer facing inspection report, where we got a complete summary of absolutely everything that we found during our inspection. You can zoom into, collapse sections, expand sections, all that good stuff. After all, it is a decent solid truck, but it does need some maintenance items. So that's it for this one. That's basically the gist. We're trying to avoid Tony a big fat bill, an unnecessary bill. And that's what we want to do for everybody else. We don't want you to buy a car that needs $4,000 worth of work after you just bought it. So that's the goal. That's the wrap up.